a thing in the Discord chat. You can link it to your friends or whatever.
What are those?
I don't know. I don't know what friends are. All right.
This is it, people.
Yeah, I'm
Season
just getting
2.
all of my promos out there from all the weird places I have.
Oh, nice.
Not literally, but just all the freaking, like, Discord things I'm in that have self-promotion.
I'll get you.
Plug all the things.
Yeah, last time I forgot.
Part of me always knew we'd make it to Season 2.
There we go. There's the link there. I just copied and pasted.
Got
That's
it.
Brandon. Yep.
4 people are about to jump onto it.
Oh, okay.
They were waiting.
That's nice of them.
I feel like I did something
Alright.
wrong.
I did pull up the one for mine so I can monitor the thing and make sure it actually looks good.
I gotta ask though, what's a granny duck?
That's a person that followed and kicked the other person off. That's like a bit boss thing, and if like a follow takes 100 off and whatever. I just did it for funsies.
Hey,
All right.
what's this?
So, Reed, I have a question for
Wow.
you.
Oh, yeah?
All these macros that you set up, the ones that are for like the rapier, I'm assuming the hex bang weapon. When I roll that, that's rolling for the actual, like, to hit, correct?
Yep. Yeah, if it has the HC, it's just to hit. At the very bottom, I put all the extra damage. Like you have some spells like Booming Blade or stuff like that. You just roll that after you hit. With any weapon.
Alright, so the only thing I couldn't get rolling is the actual damage. But I guess I can just manually roll it if I need
Like when
to.
you roll for damage, you can actually in the chat window you can just click, like roll with your rapier attack. All right, in the chat window there, click on rapier HC. Just click the word. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Like I said, it's been a very long time.
That's fair, man.
I just realized I think I messed up
Oh God, what'd you mess up?
with his thing, because his normal rapier is saying the text that his rapier with Hexblade curse has to say. Like they swap.
I mean, the HC one seems to be correct, so...
Yeah, no, look at, scroll up, and you'll see his normal rapier is saying the text that his Hexblade's curse rapier should be saying.
Oh, the description part?
Yeah. And I
Okay.
added that so he wouldn't forget, or anyone would forget.
You just put it in the wrong spot. It's fine.
Yep.
Give me a sec.
I spread the voice.
There we go, I fixed it. I think.
You may have beat me to it.
What? Oh, your thing there?
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
go
gonna be
in.
hard to keep track of. Because that's all the way over in the left field, or right field, rather. All right, everybody.
So
Hello.
are we starting in
We are live.
Waterdeep or?
No, we are starting on the road, pretty much. I hope that is okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
So, hello everybody, and welcome to Storm King's Thunder, Episode 1. We got brand new characters, new people, one new face with the group. So this should be rather interesting. Jesus Christ, 11 people. Oh, God.
Ha!
I
Hello,
sent
everybody.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
And there's Hexachromatic, which is my DM for one of my games. All right. Well, how is everybody doing tonight?
Excited.
Worried.
Good.
Amazing.
Hey, a fan.
Fantastic.
I am so excited to start a new campaign. This is gonna be so much fun.
All right, so I'm just going to give a quick background for the adventure here, and then we can introduce our characters and go from there. The Savage Frontier, also known as the North, is a cold, rugged, sparsely populated land of snow-capped mountains, rocky hills, sprawling forests, and foggy vales. Isolated strongholds, ancient burial mounds, and the ruins of many forgotten empires dot this vast landscape. Bounded by the Sea of Swords to the west and the desert of Anarak to the east, the Savage Frontier extends as far north as Icewind Dale and as far south as the town of Daggerford. All roads stretch across this great expanse, linking the dwarven strongholds and mines in the mountains to the coastal settlements, frontier towns, and fortified outposts of humans and other folk. These roads are long, lonely, and poorly defended, making them dangerous to traverse. In fertile valleys, towns and cities have sprung up, separated by dozens, if not hundreds, of miles of untamed wilderness haunted by bandits, barbarians, and monsters. This isn't quite related to this campaign, but a preface of what happened before this. Evil dragons, stirred into action by their dark queen, Tiamat, threatened the settlements of the Savage Frontier for a time. Ultimately, they were defeated and forced to withdraw to their lairs, while Tiamat was banished to the Nine Hells. Fear of the dragon's wrath has faded quickly with the coming of the new threat, giants. The peoples of the north are no strangers to giant incursions. Frost giants have claimed the spine of the world as their Demenze and Demesne, whatever the hell, I don't know that word. I know I'm professional. I'm great. And hill giants are known to scrounge for food in the untamed hills. But now, in the past couple months, giants of every kind have emerged from their strongholds and forced to threaten civilization as never before. I had to turn a page. And not just frost giants and hill giants, but also stone giants, fire giants, and cloud giants. All the giants are in an uproar. Reports of giant attacks throughout the north have reached the coastal cities of Luskan, Neverwinter, and Waterdeep. Choking fears that the giants are waging war against humans, dwarves, elves, and other small folk. Now, you all have been tasked to go to the town of Nightstone. Sorry. Slip my tongue for a second there. You all met in Waterdeep, with Reed and Leah pretty much being your contacts, and the people that you met before heading out. So, doing this, you've been asked to investigate Nightstone and determine perhaps why the giants are in such an uproar. You hope to find your answer here. So, now I'd like you all to introduce your characters. I will go in order that I see them on the screen here. Starting from the left. Leah, please describe yourself, your character, why you are here.
My character's name is Leah Barravin. She is a goblin druid who was raised in the Ardeep Forest by the wood elves that live there. She went to Waterdeep to find help in what was happening at Nightstone from the Emerald Enclave, and now she is heading back. The way she looks is she wears hide armor. She's got a kind of wolf pelt skin hood so that the wolf head kind of rests on top of hers. She usually rubs mud and dirt over her skin to hide the fact she's a goblin from everyday people. And she carries with her a staff and a wooden shield.
All right. Next up, Reed.
Yeah.
You have a little different. You have a little bit more invested in this, or at least people that may be behind you that are hoping to see you succeed. Why did you take the job to go to Waterdeep to recruit these people and also figure out what happened? Why did you do that? And what do you look like? Who are you?
Okay. The reason I'm here is mostly I made an oath before when I was a child. When my basically caretaker died, that I would basically follow on his path. He was a very honest person and he liked helping people, and I wanted to continue that since he helped me a lot, especially when I was a kid. Uh, I look like a very tall elf, I guess you would say. You can tell by my because I'm a little bit slender than a human. Although I am completely covered from head to toe, the only thing you can see out of me is my eyes, which are a little bit light blue. I'm wearing a mask of elven design with painted white, like some parts, to look magical. But other than that, I'm pretty much covered head to toe. On my shoulder, I have an owl, a white owl. If you ask me, I would say that she is female. Her name is Nova, and I am a high elf. If you also, I'm not hiding anything except that I'm not really comfortable sharing how I look. That's why I'm completely covered.
All right. Leon, what did you? Why did you decide to leave Daggerford to go to Waterdeep, and ultimately, what led you to accept this quest? And what do you look like? Who are you?
Hey, I'm Leon. Decided to leave town for family reasons, being corrupted. Met an angel. She guided me how corrupt my family was, pointing out various different things. Made me realize the error in our family ways. My father has just gone insane. So I followed the angel's advice, and I went up north after taking care of my father. My little brother's maybe looking around for me, but he'll be all right. So I'm heading north with my unusual weapon here. It's a bit of a sword. It stays sheathed into on my hip. Wearing some fur coat, basically. Brown hair. Human. I can take care of myself. I've been on the battlefield for many years. Yeah. I'm Leon.
All right.
Yeah, just met an angel, just
Did some things and some stuff.
It's like every other day for him.
Well, Chora, did I say that right?
That's right.
You come from a different, like a farming town. Golden Fields. So, what made you decide to go to Waterdeep and then ultimately, of course, join this quest? What do you look like? Who are you?
Well, I was heading to Waterdeep to meet up with my old dean from the College of Law. He led me to a little bit of an adventuring group that was going to meet some giants, and me being a man and seeking things of the past, yes, I thought I'd take a bit advantage of the giants' long lifespans and see what they know about things. Pochara is a tiefling. His particular heritage has led him to having tall, straight-up horns, purple skin, piercing orange eyes. He seeks to get out of his family heritage, one could say. Eh? Uh, because there's a bit of a blood deal going on where the demon and or devil that had started his family heritage may come back for him. Him taking his soul fully, no afterlife, no nothing. I just wish to save the life of myself and my cousin Felix.
You have
Why
some
do you?
companions with you, though. Who are they? Or did you
Oh,
change that?
oh yes, yes. Well, hell, I brought along my trusty wagon, and I brought along my two trusty Mironette and Zeb. These two have gotten me everywhere I needed to get it, and they've been on the farm since well, as long as I could remember.
All right. Then we'll move on to Veil of the Mist. You come from quite a distance away, from near the Honor Rock Desert, a town starts with P. Parnast, right?
Parmesan.
I'm not there originally. My dad took me here to learn more about being a tabaxi because he's not a tabaxi, but he wants me to follow in his footsteps. He's a paladin of conquest, I think. I don't know. He just seems angry all the time. But anyways, he took me here to learn with the other tabaxi clan here, and I kind of got a little distracted. I know I'm supposed to have been listening to my teacher, but there was this trailer thing being pulled by, and there was something shiny in the back of it, and I couldn't help myself. I had to chase it down. So yeah, that's how I got here. But I still didn't catch the shiny.
Traveled quite a distance. Indeed. Hundreds of miles.
I
So what made
really
you
wanted
decide?
the shiny.
Yeah, what made you decide to join this fine group?
Well, I like traveling a lot, and Dad's gonna be mad at me anyways for leaving the clan where he left me at, so I figured, what the hell? Who knows what all. So yeah, I want to find more stuff before Dad finds me.
You sound like an anime character.
Thanks.
Yeah. What do you look? What do you look like?
Oh my god, like you have to ask. Okay, so I'm a tabaxi and I have short hair because when you're in the desert, it's very hot and I don't like shaving my fur. No, it comes all stickly and I don't like shaving my fur. So short hair and I have these really pretty cheetah spots. Yes, I'm a pretty kitty, but don't be fooled. I will bite you if you touch my tail. Don't touch my tail. But yeah, I just like having fun.
All right, and last but not least, Ezra. Where do you come from? Why'd you come to Waterdeep? Why are you with this fine group? And describe yourself.
Hello, my name is Ezra Kotor. I am from a royal family, dishonored by some unknown force. I am half elf, my mother being a high elf, and my father being human. I have long white hair that I most of the time keep back. And with the help of the last of our loyal followers that we had in the family, Draven, Raven, and Benon, they help keep my royal garb somewhat in shape. I wear a decently find hide armor grayed out, as well as a black cloak with black faded boots from many years of wear. And I sport a, to this day, because I keep it so nice and shiny, rapier that my father gifted me from early on. We escaped from our kingdom that had been destroyed and lived in the town of Longsaddle for the longest time, as we were in hiding. But me being impatient as I am, I took it upon myself to leave Longsaddle and find out who shamed my family so, and will do anything I need to do to find and deal out the proper punishment to.
Alrighty.
Percy, is that you?
Corvo? Alright, you've been traveling the high road for a few days. It's probably like early, around afternoon-ish, when you spot a wooden signpost next to a trail that leads north into the hills. Nailed to the post are 3 arrow-shaped signs, 2 marked Waterdeep. 2 of them are marked Waterdeep and Daggerford. Follow the high road, but they point in opposite directions. I mean, of course. I mean, come on. That'd be absurd if those things were next to each other. The 3rd, marked Nightstone, beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serves, Nightstone is roughly 10 miles up the trail.
Alrighty.
So, if you wish to do any RP, might be a
Are
good
we
time.
walking all the way?
More or less. I mean, you do have a cart with...
Polkra has a cart.
Yeah. I mean, he might let you ride. I don't know.
About 2 people can ride on. If 2 people wanted to ride, they're more than welcome.
I feel-
Can I please ride? I'm not used to walking too much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay, one other taker?
Missy's gonna walk alongside the donkeys and keep swiping at their tails as they keep swishing back and forth.
She ain't bothering them. I'll allow it.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
will
sta-
catch the tail.
Well, I'm just standing there watching.
Ezra can't help but sit in the cart as it brings back fond memories of his childhood.
Okay. Don't touch the chest back there, you 2.
Oh, okay.
Do we already know each other's names, or no?
Well, you've been on the road for a few days, so I assume you've been acquainted.
Okay.
Hey, purple guy. Can I get on the back of a donkey, please? Please?
That may upset them. Plus, they're kind of hooked up to the cart.
I won't claw them. Or at least try not to.
Okay, just don't bother them.
Misty is going to beam and then quickly try to pounce on top of one of the donkeys.
Oh god.
Okay, gonna pounce on it?
What was that?
You gonna pounce on it?
Yeah, no claws.
Alright, first roll of the new campaign, official roll. Roll an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Oh, alright! Describe how you do this, because you do a damn good job.
Let me stop laughing first.
First roll, everyone, was a natural 20. Now, I would like to note that we do not do the natural 20 as automatic success stuff, but the 21 is pretty freaking good for... It's way more than what you needed.
With cat-like reflexes, I jump and do a 180 in the air and land delicately on the back of the donkey before stretching really much and then curling up to enjoy the sun as we go up. I'm pretty tiny, you know. I'm not that heavy.
How many miles this is? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So you all continue for a few more hours. Unless there's other things that you wish to do.
Oh, can I play my pan flute as we go along?
Sure.
Um,
I'd like to join in with my pan flute.
if it's okay for me to ask, which one of you is skilled in, well, basically surviving out here? I'm not entirely used to staying in the wilderness.
Well, I'm pretty good at it, don't you think?
Okay, I just don't want to die.
Do I look like a
I-
house cat?
I don't know. I haven't met many Tibets.
Don't worry, Reed. I brought plenty of camping equipment for us.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Dueling pan flutes.
Yeah, Polchara, if you wish to do your performance or your pan flute thing with charisma,
Sure
if you're
thing.
proficient with it, whatever is better.
He's a lot better
Wow.
than me. Teach me your ways, please.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you already rolled your pan flute, so you had an 18. So you both do a pretty good job and kind of work off of each other there.
You know what I just realized? Leah also has proficiency with a pan flute.
Do you have one?
Wow.
Misty's eyes are gonna get really wide just staring down the goblin girl. Join us. Come on.
You guys don't know that she has one, though.
Then she will blink her eyes saying, sorry, I don't know what came over me.
I don't think. I mean, unless you guys roll like a really good perception check, I don't think you guys would know she's a goblin.
Oh yeah, you're basically like a gnome.
Yeah, I'm covered in furs and mud, and I just basically look like a really feral halfling.
Feral halfling. I mean, if
Oh,
Leah wishes
perception on
to
that.
get in on that with the pan flute, she is more than welcome. You also roll a performance check or your pan flute check, whichever's higher.
She does not wish to play. She's just focused on getting to Nightstone right now. She is walking silently a couple feet behind the cart.
We would just be taking notes while everyone's doing their stuff.
Leon taking the lead.
I'm just focusing on driving and playing a pan flute. The most dangerous of medieval texting and driving.
Yeah, that's great. I'll check something. Damn it. Sorry, I was just looking for pan flute music. Alas, there is not any.
Oh,
Alrighty. After following the trail for 10 miles, you hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops with several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lowered drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village, and surrounded by the river moat, is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed. And let me... And you
I
guys.
only roll to see if I would get distracted with the bell or not to try to find it, but I'd be good. I stay with the.
I feel like Mist is just gonna be the party child that everyone has to make sure it
Deal
doesn't.
with.
I am not a child!
Every group I've ever played with has had one.
Now, clear warning, this map is gigantic. So, let's move you over.
It can't be that gigantic. Our screens are only 32 inches.
And you are right
Yep.
there.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
Sure.
Alright.
One
The
square was
floor.
10 feet.
Well, that's not... I put the little grids on there for the 5 feet, so...
Okay.
Alright. What do you all
Leah-
wish to do?
Leah would like to step to the front of the party and stop everyone.
I'll stop the wagon.
And she will look back behind her to the open drawbridge and say, "You guys need to know that Nightstone is not doing too well right now. It's been sacked by goblins."
Bloody
That's-
goblins.
That's a shame.
Are there goblins near here?
I just blink.
There's a cave that has goblins in the forest to the north.
Mila's gonna sit. Misty. Wow. Wrong that name. Sorry.
Character.
Don't know who
So
Mila
it
is.
begins.
Missy's gonna sit up on the donkey and keep her ears pivot towards the drawbridge and keep her eyes really open, but start sharpening her claws on the leather harnesses, just absent-minded.
So should we go in then, or
I would just say to be careful.
We don't have much of a choice in the matter.
yeah, we were heading here, right?
Yes.
Leah will not say anything else and start walking towards the drawbridge.
Alright.
Along, wagon people.
As you
Wagon.
approach, you do notice at the foot of the bridge, like right there, and along the road and stuff, you notice several humanoid tracks in the grass and the dirt.
Do I see anything by that tree?
Make a
I'm on
perception
high
check.
alert. Not that high of alert.
You don't really see anything in the tree.
Can I see which direction the tracks led?
Roll a
In or
survival.
out?
Roll a survival check. All right.
Oh, I can't assist him because I was looking at the tree, can I?
No. But you do notice that most of the tracks seem to lead north. You also do notice that there are smaller humanoid tracks heading from the north and coming through the gate, and as well as two sets of unusually large wolf tracks heading into the city.
Mist will jump off the donkey, and her fur will raise up, seeing the paw.
May I investigate the paw prints?
Do you wish to try to identify what could have caused him? Or what are you trying to do to investigate?
I mean, obviously they're animal tracks, but I guess I'm just trying to find out if it seems to be like a normal animal or if it could be possibly something not like something out of the ordinary.
Roll a nature check. Alright, these apparently do not seem to be, like... They're definitely not wolf tracks. They're a little bit different from, like, a normal animal that you might expect. But, with that check, you know, and you heard Goblin mentioned a few times, that goblins sometimes use something called a warg as like mounts or pets.
Under my breath, I Ezra curses. These aren't wolves, these are bloody wargs.
Hmm.
That's to be expected.
Mm.
Uh,
So there are like big wolves in town then.
Very big.
Well, I suppose we should check it out then.
yeah, let's see if they need help.
Ezra, you have control your token, right? Yep. Okay. Just managed to make it sure.
As
So,
as
who's leading the
the
pack?
group gets closer to the drawbridge, Leah will step to the side and let the others pass her by.
Well, Leon, would you like to be in front of the wagon?
He just wordlessly just starts walking
Thank you,
towards the drawbridge.
Thank you. Rather not have the two mules be in the front.
She's having... Sorry to break it up, but having all the characters' sights on the other screen is making it lag. Sorry, go ahead. When you guys get a look into the city, you can see two large dog-like creatures just it's tearing into something. They do not seem to have noticed you.
Okay. I'm casting that.
All right. You put the modifiers on for your stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay. I figured you would. Just want to make sure.
Oh, are those perhaps wargs? That thing you just mentioned? Those look very big.
Yes, those are wargs.
Those are some big ass ugly dogs.
How do we approach them?
Carefully.
Excuse me, Reed.
Yes.
How are you considered more of a ranged fighter or a swordsman? Which of these two would you use to describe yourself?
Ranged fighter.
And how good are you at handling a wagon? Because I'm more of a swordsman.
I never learned how to use a sword, but I do know how to use some weapons. But
Oh, I said wagon.
oh, a wagon. I don't know how to use a wagon.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna stay on this then.
Should we stay outside and drag him to us, or go in there?
Well, if we track them to us, they'll have to go across this one little gap right here. They'll have to make their way to us, and they can't surround us. So, ooh, you know what, everyone? If that's the plan, I have a spell that makes my voice very loud.
I would not recommend that, Poltara.
Misty's too focused on staring down these dogs to even hear what the guy said.
If you're looking to draw them out, I would recommend we do it quietly. We have no idea how many people are in there.
Goblins are easy to fight in small numbers, but they start becoming a problem once they get into large groups.
Oh, you guys can still hear the bell ringing. It's been ringing since you got here, and it is still going. Let's see, you can tell that it's coming from... I'll make sure I get the right area. Appears to be coming from this building here.
I want to sneak.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
also get off the cart and start.
Okay,
Stealth.
I'm gonna park the cart underneath this tree.
Yes, if you wish to attempt to stealth your way inside, please roll me a stealth check. If you're wearing heavy armor, or if the armor you're wearing gives you disadvantage, please roll disadvantage.
Oh, I'll sneak in.
Mine
Sorry.
is heavy.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, if you have heavy
I'd roll
armor,
it.
you do roll with disadvantage.
Huh.
You get one more from Misty. Does she wear heavy armor?
I don't even think she has. Why do I have 55 chainmail? That makes no sense.
No, that's the weight of it.
That's
So
the
you have
weight.
you chainmail. That's can you roll stealth one more time?
No, I like my 19.
Please roll
I
again.
had 19 too.
Now you understand how
Oh my God,
Sahar
18.
feels.
Okay, I'm fine
so
with that.
everybody, you're all feeling pretty stealthy. As a group, you were just
that bell.
tiptoeing your way in here. No sound. Even the people with the heavy armor are just not making a single sound. You feel pretty hidden.
I'm gonna be following Poker because he's been
I
talking to me
feel-
the most, and I feel like he'll protect me.
I feel like Misty would start stalking the bell just because the bell caught her attention, like immense.
I feel like Misty is just gonna get us all killed.
I feel like Leon would know she was trying to go for the bell and just grab her. Probably right about now. Do I need to roll athletics?
Where do you grab her before I say yes or no?
Probably by the collet before you just run off somewhere.
Oh, like the back of the neck?
Yeah.
She would probably just freeze because most cats, if you grab them on the back of their neck, it's kind of like a pressure point thing. So she's just probably gonna freeze in your grasp and just kind of hang there.
Don't.
Whenever I do that to my
Don't.
cats, they make the noise like, ah.
Hey, how tall is this wall right here?
Like the outer wall?
Yes.
That is 15 feet high, and then like the towers, they go to 20.
Okay, then, ranged fighters gather around, please. So, I have a grappling hook and some rope. Who wants to be at the top of a tower?
Me! Wait, you say range?
Range.
Yes, range.
I mean, Leon's right
Oh.
next to the tower, and you can tell that the one next to him has a door.
I can climb up the wall.
Yeah.
I can climb. I'm really
Oh,
good
okay,
at
yeah.
climbing.
But he said, oh, there's a door right there, actually.
Although I guess they don't really go up. Oh, they have ladders.
I'm really good at climbing. Please.
Just climb it. You're gonna climb it. You don't need the grappling hook to climb.
Well, if there's no volunteers, you can go with Reed, I suppose.
Maybe there's just Misty. Misty. Misty is just gonna have the biggest grin on her face and just start scaling the wall, but try to be closer towards the moat side so that the wargs can't.
I have a rope. Can you throw it down so I can climb up?
Reed, there's a door right there. I believe it has a ladder. We'll just take you to
Oh
the
no,
top.
it's kind of hard to even with the claws. It's kind of hard to scale stone.
What do I gotta roll?
And
Well,
She
without
is.
like determined to scale them, and there's okay. Does Leon mention that there are doors?
Yeah. You would mention
Would
it.
I have heard it before I started climbing?
Probably
I
would.
definitely mentioned there were doors.
Yeah.
Ah, fine. Begrudgingly, she
also-
will go in the door.
I also feel like she would climb the side of it even if she heard that.
What the?
I really
didn't mean
do
to do
feel
that.
like that.
What was that?
That was a fucking. Why?
What was that?
I know what that was. I just
That was an
don't know.
accident. That's what that was.
Is that a
Okay.
dragon?
Oh my god. Somebody has bad
Ready to
breath.
find a dragon.
Somebody brush their teeth.
Leon's going in deeper now.
So, okay.
I'm climbing up a wall.
Oh,
Just
I'm
singing
gonna.
a random
after Leo.
yes.
I'm gonna go in the building and start climbing up the list
Okay.
the ladder.
I just want to make sure to remove any dynamic lighting. It's so weird having that.
I love it.
It's nice, but Jesus, it lags when there's 6 people.
Oh.
I'm also gonna admit that what we're doing is tactical, but this is the first splitting of the party.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
When
first
you
time we
told
do
me to
it.
go up here.
I mean,
Everybody literally
Spider's
just
getting hot. That's a good idea.
I survey the place.
All right,
I only
what do you
see
wish
those
to survey?
2 wargs.
Currently, that is all you see. Yes, from your current angle.
If I reach the top of the tower, what do I see?
You can see over here. There are a couple of goblins that they roll a perception check.
Am I already at the top of this tower since I climb at like 20 feet?
Ooh, get back.
It's hard to tell, but they're kind of just like, they almost look like they're dancing around. And you also see a couple up here.
Okay, how tall is the tower?
The tower is 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast message and tell pretty much all of them that I can see down there. That where I saw them and point.
I don't think pointing is going to help us much here.
Yeah, no, I'm just pointing so you know in what direction they are at. Since you guys are sneaking still.
I'd like to sneak behind this rock here.
All right, that boulder is about 3 feet in diameter.
Oh, 3 feet? Okay, I can't hide behind that.
Yeah, I was going to do it, but I was like, that's probably like a small rock.
To hide behind, yes. It's a big fucking rock. It is like jammed into the earth pretty much.
Okay, I'm gonna go up this way then. Anyone who wishes to follow, please do.
All right, you come across like a fence area. It looks like in that area there are gravestones. You also see a couple more of those big boulders in there.
I'm gonna look back at Leah and just ask, was there a war going on here before this began?
I don't know about a war, but I came here to participate in some delegations, and I came across this, which is when I went to Waterdeep.
Seems like this town went to war.
I think when I came here, there was It looked like a large castle on a cloud floating away.
I'm gonna go ahead and cross this fence.
All right. So, thing about this. But by the way, this building here, bell is still going, and it's pretty loud. But narrow footpaths meander among the graves, most of which are marked with the granite headstones. A couple of these markers were destroyed, appear destroyed, but where those big boulders are. In the northeast corner stands an above-ground crypt with the name Nandar engraved over its sealed entrance. That would be that there.
And how tall is that thing?
It's about 10 feet tall.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go sneak over there, you guys.
Leah's gonna stay by this building and keep an eye on the wargs.
Yeah, with being this close now, you can see that they are currently just laying into the corpse of a dog. They like get up a little bit and like snarl and snap at each other, but then they go back to chewing.
Is that door open?
Which door?
This one.
That door does not appear to be open.
Hold on, I have a spell that there. Okay.
Oh, that's it. Behind the door.
All right, you listening? Go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage because of the bell.
Fair enough. I got
That
5.
bell is too loud.
I whisper to how do you pronounce your name? I'm so sorry.
Paul Chara. By the way, I would have already told this. It slipped my mind. People can just call me Chara.
That doesn't feel like a Chara.
Can I call you Char Char?
I knew it.
Oh my god.
If you feel you must.
Char!
I whisper over to Chara. Should we shut this bloody bell up?
Yeah, we can. It's on that building, right?
Indeed.
Wait. Well, if we do shut off the bell and it just suddenly stops, what if the wolves or goblins or whatever get ear with it?
Yes, that's the only troubling thought. One would assume that the townsfolk set the bell off when the attack happened. So the only reason they would stop is if someone were to stop it.
Yes, well, help has arrived. So,
Can Misty jump down to join Leah? Leah?
You jumping down?
Is it Leah or Leah?
Leah.
Leah. Okay, yeah. I want to jump down and join Leah because she's
Roll an
gorgeous.
acrobatics check. All right. You jump down.
Do I fall on my face?
You are 20 feet up.
Someone's gonna be unconscious.
You take 8 bludgeoning falling damage as you jump off the roof and land prone on your face.
In that context, can my legs be up in the air twitching as well and my fingers kind of wrist?
Sure.
You didn't land on your feet.
Shut up!
Roll a stealth check.
Me?
Yes. at disadvantage because
Oh,
you have heavy armor.
Aw, man.
Wow.
All right.
Say I fall on my face, but it's
So-
so quiet.
You're prone.
I'm gonna
Leah,
start.
when you hear a crash noise, you notice the two wargs stop munching and look up in your direction. I need everybody to roll initiative.
god damn it.
I'm gonna start designing my second character now, guys. It was nice knowing.
Did we also hear the crash?
Yes.
Okay.
If your passive perception is higher than 11,
Wow.
is 11 or higher, then yes.
And in the distance, somewhere, Inuyasha shivers, hearing
No,
sit
I
in the.
Of course, my second roll of the
Wait.
game is a natural
Leon.
one.
Why do you have 0 as your additive for initiative?
Yeah, he doesn't have a dex mod.
Huh?
I don't have a dexterity modifier.
Oh, I am sorry.
Well, at least Reed was put in his battle position.
Always
I'm
helpful.
safe. Hopefully.
All right, is that everybody? Okay. Let's stop this and start. Give it a second. A little quiet, but I think it works just fine. All right. Well, Chara, you are the first to act.
Okay, what do I know in this situation? Because as far as I know, I just heard a loud thunk because I can't see her token right now, and now I hear growling. So, is that about all I know?
Actually, you didn't even hear it.
I say, since I wasn't stealthy, can I just be letting out like a stream of explicit?
That's essentially what the stealth check was for.
Okay, yeah, so
Well,
I'm just letting out a
partially,
stream of
so-
explicitives right now.
Yeah.
Well, Chara, you didn't quite hear it.
Yeah, I just thought about that. My passive perception's awful.
Yeah, it's
Mine's 10, so.
yeah.
Right.
Only one of you actually over there actually heard it.
So Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, so I'm gonna just keep continuing with my plan. So I guess I'll move 30 feet, or at least I was gonna sneak over to this door, or well, to this side of the wall right here, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna hide there. I'll use the hide action.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Because I think I'm still being stealthy boy right now.
Yeah.
17.
Also, I just realized this over here is not a door. The door is over
What?
here.
Oh, that's not a door?
No, apparently not.
Well, what was I
Weird.
looking at? That's
But
weird.
there's a road leading into it.
I know! That's why?
However, there is a big gaping hole in the wall, so there's that.
That makes the fact that you couldn't hear anything even worse.
That's my turn, by the way.
Actually, you can actually see a goblin because of where you went. There's a goblin just sort of sifting through the rubble in what appears to be a pantry of some sort. He doesn't seem. They don't seem to have noticed you because you hid.
Okay. From the time I would have spent, I'm probably just still going to end my turn because my plan would have probably been to relay this information back to these two.
Okay. Ezra, it is your turn. You heard a crashing tabaxi and odd silence coming from down that way.
So all I know is I heard a crash, and that's about it. I don't know if I don't know about the warg's attention turning to.
Oh, basically
towards her.
the chewing had stopped. You can just make that out.
I get a sneaking suspicion that the loud crash was the playful cat from earlier. So I make my way over to the area where the wargs were.
Okay. If you click your token and right click, you can actually have like a ruler out. So, this is a note. And you do see that they are, their attention is now looking that direction.
I give a heavy sigh. Bloody tabaxi. And I guess I fire off a let me see if the Eldritch Blast, it should have enough reach. Let me see.
It's 120 feet. You have plenty.
Yeah, I fire off an Eldritch Blast at the closest one to me.
They didn't know you were there in particular, so you can roll with advantage because they did not know you were there. Hey, you didn't even need it. Roll damage. Nice. Oh, that's hefty.
Everyone but one person's been doing good rolls today.
Eldritch Blast.
You hear a yelping sound, and this thing, you have its full attention. It just looks at you and snarls.
I kind of give the come hither motion, smirking.
Alright, is that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Alright. Misty, it is your turn. You're currently prone.
After a few choice words, I'm going to stand up, rubbing my face, seeing if I have any blood coming down out of my nose.
Yeah, there's a little bit. You feel like shit.
And then I'm just going to slink off as best as I can behind this wall. Like, ultimo shame, like I know I did wrong.
Okay. Oh, you're taking the hide action. Okay. Roll again because you have heavy armor.
My next turn, I'm just gonna strip naked. I don't care. I have fur on.
That takes 10 minutes to doff.
Okay, then I won't do that then. Can't do that anyways, I'm just a child. That would be very highly inappropriate.
Well, I would assume you have undergarments and like linens and stuff on.
Then I might have done it, but still.
You don't
can't
want
do
to wear chainmail without some undergarments.
it. Well, I have
No.
fur.
It would still be like pinching and pulling at your fur.
Yeah, that would be very unpleasant.
Like, I don't
Alright.
think there
Yeah,
isn't
but
anyone that
I'm
wears
just
nothing.
gonna start licking my wounds, being completely embarrassed, and that's what I'm gonna.
Alright. Leon, it's your turn. You saw Ezra go down here and fire an Eldritch Blast. Or fire this bolt of energy.
I can only assume that something's gone wrong. If that's the case, Leon would go ahead and step. Leon. Yeah, he'll probably do it. 40 and 20 that way. I'll do it. Leon's gonna charge all the way down here. Oh, shit. And it's 40. Yep. And here. And then as a bonus action, he's gonna.
Can you link me
this,
the info for that, please?
Yes. That was a dash, but still.
Well, you used your action to dash, so
Yep.
Okay, so you can actually make one melee attack or attempt to shove the creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna use two-handed with my gun blade.
All right, you get a +5 to this roll. That hits.
That wasn't even the +5 even, so
No, you didn't.
7, so 10.
Nice.
+5 to attack's damage roll.
Yep.
So 15.
Oh, the damage roll. Oh. Oh, in that case, you come charging through here, sword held high. How do you wish to kill this thing?
Probably just like pull out in one hand as I'm charging up, and then just spin, and just with both hands just cut its head off. Just
Very nice. All right, yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
I should put that there. It's just ready. I'm just ready for the next
All
one.
right. Yeah, the goblins that are over here still seem to have not noticed that something has happened. So, the warg walks up to you, basically just pounces towards you, and is going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
My arm class is 16 exactly.
You take 11 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
8. God damn it.
As it pounces down on you, you get knocked prone as it bites into you.
Good thing I got the other one.
Yeah. Yes, it is. That thing rolled really well. These fuckers are dangerous.
Yeah, wargs are not nice.
Alright, that ends its turn. Reed, it's your turn.
Firebolt.
Well, you saw one of the wargs get cut down by Leon, and then you see Leon just get pounced upon.
Yep, I am shooting a firebolt.
That hits.
Nice.
What? The damage?
Is it not? Did you not click it, or?
You have to actually click the firebolt like on your roll thing right here.
Oh, there you go.
The heck?
That's
Is it
weird.
a higher level?
I don't know. It's doing
Is that part of
Uh,
your macro, maybe?
No, I didn't do a macro for this one.
That's weird.
Just
All right,
doing
well,
it weird. I'll just do that.
Well, yeah,
well, you had the roll of 2. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see that that actually rolled it. Yeah, there, the 2.
Yep, 2 damage. All right. Sorry.
Oh, that's what it was. All right, yeah, there I fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just
there.
kind of weird. All right. What else do you do?
After hitting it, I don't want to draw its attention, so I want to duck down. Even if I have to go prone, I don't care.
All right. You voluntarily go prone.
Yep.
All right, Leah, it's your turn.
Let's see. Hmm. I'm gonna move 30 feet up.
All right.
And before I move, I was gonna throw Misty a healing word.
All right, go ahead and roll that. All right, Misty, you get healed for 7 hit points.
Who healed me?
Leah.
Leah! You're my best friend.
And that's the end of Leah's turn.
Got no actions that can do that far.
Nope.
You could take the dash or the dodge action if you wanted to.
Well, she can't dash and dodge in the healing word, can she?
Well, that or that. Healing word's a
Healing
bonus
word is a
action.
bonus.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
Let's see. I'm gonna take the hide action behind this rock.
All right, because you are actually small enough, so roll a stealth check.
God damn it.
You like do that weird like cartoon tiptoe behind it, thinking you're hidden.
My rolls have not been very good tonight.
That healing word was pretty damn good. That was your max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, though. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Polchara.
Okay, first I'm going to move 30 feet over here. Next, I'm going to speak my healing word, which is mercy, and give it to Leon. And it
Didn't work.
Yeah, that's weird. Yep. Technical difficulties. I'm going to quickly just roll a d4 and add 3 to it.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I'll get that fixed off during someone else's turn.
Oh.
So 5 healing for him. And I'm going to stand up and speak to the wolf. Wolf. Hey, wolf, your mom is so ugly she entered an ugly contest, and the judge said, sorry, no professionals. Vicious mockery.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. Oh, it's because none of them are in your attack section. That's why.
Ah, that's weird.
All right.
I'll just quickly add that back.
It's probably like a has attack or something in the spell list.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and roll. It's wisdom save. Yes.
Doki doke. It's got to get a 13.
It got a 17. Unfortunately.
It does nothing, then. Okay, I'll fix that now that I am my turn.
Doesn't? No, it doesn't.
All right. End your turn. Yeah, you used all your actions. All right. Ezra, it is your turn.
Let's see here. So I'll move another 20 feet. And I will cast, use Hex, my bonus action on the warg.
All right, that is next.
And then I am going to fire off another Eldritch Blast at it.
I forgot to do this before, but what does your hex look like as you cast it?
My Hex is it's a dark red energy.
There it goes.
And it kind of, from my gloved hand, you see like a smoky crimson red come from it as I cast it.
All right, cool. And you can go ahead and do your Eldritch Blast. You can describe that one too, because I forgot to, unfortunately, ask what that looks like. To describe it. That's not quite the right one, but... Oh, did you cast Hexblade's Curse or Hex?
It wasn't that the same thing?
No, Hex
No.
is a difference. It's usually your spell slot. You get to add a d6 to the damage. Hexblade's Curse, you can also do that if you wish. Lets you add your... You're also not quite close enough to do that. Maybe within 30 feet to cast. I think it's 30 feet. Is it 60? It might be. I don't know. Did you mean Hexblade's Curse?
Hex is 90 feet.
I know Hex made it, but I don't know if Hexblade's curse.
Um,
30.
I meant the one where you use it once per short rest.
Okay, so you need to move 5 feet closer to use that one. And then that first one did hit, so go ahead and roll damage. Oh man, that sucks.
That was very anticlimactic.
Yeah. Hold on. No, that was a 17. I'm sorry, that didn't crit. Okay. Alright. 3 damage. Does that end your turn? I think you had like 5 more feet of movement or something.
I'll stay where I am.
Alright. Misty, it is your turn.
Misty is going to peek around the corner at first to see if anyone noticed her falling on her face. Does anyone seem to be looking back at her?
When Leah healed you, she kind of gave you a very stern look.
So Misty does see this, right?
Yeah.
Misty's ears are gonna go back a little bit, ashamed, and then she's gonna run up to the... And I can't dash, right? That was just me.
No, you can dash as an action. You cannot use it as a bonus action. I mean, if you wanted to attack this turn, you couldn't use your dash. But if you wanted to dash right now, you can.
Can I use my feline agility?
Yes, that will make your speed 60 this round.
And I can still attack, right?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna take my longbow and shoot the guy beside... Not Leon. I don't want to shoot Leon. I want to shoot
Yeah,
the big ass
I
thingy
know.
dog.
You want to shoot the prone guy? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. That hits. Roll damage. 9.
Seeing the arrow strike the warwick, she's gonna do like a little happy jig holding her bow to her. Because this is the first time she's ever used her bow and she's so excited. And she's gonna look back at Leah like, look what you did!
Alright, is that your turn?
With a big ass grin on my face, yes it is.
Alright, Leon. You are currently
Leon.
prone after being knocked prone by this and knocked over by this big wolf dog thing.
Can I still stand up though?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, standing up. Just for a second. Do we have it? Actually, let me check something. Alright. I don't have something in the beginning. Yeah, they do. Alright, then if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and just attack then.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use two-handed.
Gotcha. That hits.
Oh, max damage.
Alright. How do you want to kill this one?
I just stands up and just dusts himself off for just a second, and then just takes his gun blade and just over his head and just swings straight down. Just cut. Probably just cut off one arm, and just go for the next arm. Then just get his legs.
Alright. And with that, combat is ended.
Leon, Warg Slayer.
Good job,
I
everyone.
helped.
Despite some issues,
I'll stand
worked
up.
out. The bell is still going ding, ding, ding.
Leon puts away his gun blade.
Nothing seems to have noticed you guys fighting.
I'm gonna start climbing down the
Misty completely ignores. Wow, way to go, Mist.
Ezra kind of gives a come hither motion to kind of everybody to, as in say, come here.
Misty's just gonna curl up on the ground where she is and rest for a moment so she doesn't move at all for her turn.
I mean, yeah, you're
Does
out of
that count?
combat. You're out of combat. It's not an
So-
issue. It resets.
Okay,
Like 6
then I'll
seconds.
come over.
You might want to just leave the bell going.
I was just so excited from my attack. I had to take a quick cat nap. I'm sorry, guys, but that was awesome.
Now, this bell is quite annoying, but we know there may be others around, and we could probably use that to our advantage.
If the bell stopped, they knowed help. The goblins would know help arrived.
Let's be thankful that it's still going. Anywho,
Has anybody seen any goblins?
I see 30.
I saw
I've
some
seen
over there.
There's 2 to the south, and there's 1 behind me.
There's one inside this building. At least one that I know of.
Oh, and
Now then, I'm going to pull out a burlap sack out of my bag and one up for a little capture and interrogation.
Ezra kind of gets a twisted grin on his face. It's always effective.
Excellent.
It's no use. Goblins don't typically know much.
Well, it never hurts to ask.
I think we should just kill them.
I just point over there.
Oh, I see them now.
Yeah, I just like tried hiding behind the rock.
Rian
it's
is
too
trying
small.
to get up behind this house.
Misty, not being sneaky whatsoever, is just gonna skip behind one of these
Yeah, the boulders you see are pretty like dug in to the earth. They went to the stone that you guys are on pretty well, and they're like 3 feet. Each one is 3 feet in diameter.
Wait, these don't look like they were naturally here, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Was it the
Mhm,
catapult? They're not meant for cats, but I think maybe a catapult.
I don't think goblins have them. It could
Goblins don't have catapults.
It could have been a giant. That's bad.
Meteor shower!
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my entire pool.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say
Your
5.
paladin thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Where do you wish to go next?
Suppose we should take care of the goblins in the field.
What are these goblins down here doing?
The ones that you can see.
Yep.
Now that you have a closer look at these two, they appear to have pumpkins on their heads, and they're just kind of milling about and dancing around in the field there, among the other pumpkins that are there.
Would I need to
Wait.
roll a stealth to get up on them, or this is good? Nah, actually, this is good enough for my hue, actually.
Once Leah gets closer, she's going to kind of take her staff and hit it onto the ground. And then once she does that, you hear a faint buzzing sound, and a bunch of wasps and beetles start coming out of the top of her staff and fly towards the closest goblin to her. And
All right, you're casting infestation. Okay.
it's a con save.
Oh.
Yeah.
wait.
Okay. First off, roll initiative just to get this underway.
Oh God, fuck. Oh, that's embarrassing.
I don't even see your role there, Leon.
No, I haven't rolled yet. I just noticed that my whole thing was not even set up yet. So I've been playing this whole game with no sound. That's just lovely.
And the D4 was the direction that they move?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm rolling. There we go.
Right.
I can't believe I fucking failed that. I had 4 viewers at that point. Oh well.
Alright, so... Leah attacked that one, so it makes it make a con save. Which he gets a 14.
He saves. Because my DC is 13.
Yeah, so as you like cast all the wasps and stuff, they go forth and go on him, but they instead of going for he's moving around so much, they all just get lodged into the pumpkin that he's dancing around in.
Leah sighs and shakes her head.
They are surprised. And Reed, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'll let them know
Okay.
they are technically considered blind because they have pumpkins on their heads.
That means
My
I have advantage, right?
jack-o'-lantern.
Does anyone else feel a little bad for hurting?
Yes,
Or-
you have advantage to hit.
Okay. Not really. I don't feel that bad. I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at the one farther behind.
Alright, go ahead and roll it. That hits. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, yeah.
That's a dead gerblin.
That is a dead goblin. Very much so.
Goblin sickle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
that goblin.
we'll go prone again to hide behind the rock.
Okay. You voluntarily go
Oh.
prone.
I mean, technically, it's a good strategy because ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, it's a very valid strategy. But yeah, Polchara, is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move to right there, and I'm going to speak to that goblin. Then, hey, goblin, your mom was so fat. That's when God said, "Let there be light." He was asking her to move out of the way.
Nice.
Vicious mockery.
These guys have a great wisdom.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, he rolled a 13. I'm sorry. The chat can see the results of my rolls, by the way.
I believe it.
Yeah, me too.
So unfortunately, yet again, Polchara, it just doesn't seem to take.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll end my turn there.
All right. Misty, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to follow after Char Char. And then using him as a partial shield, I'm going to shoot the other goblin to see if I can get another. Can I?
You can attempt to shoot him. What you wish to do.
I'm gonna scoot over one just in case because I don't want to hit Char.
That hits.
Nine lives, 9 damage. I'm starting to see
Dead
it's trend.
gerblin.
So, like, the arrow goes forth and just almost, like, splits the pumpkin. And it gets kind of... This goblin just stands there for a second with an arrow kind of just looking in a direction. As he falls, you can actually see the arrow shaft and stuff. Yeah, he's, that's a dead goblin.
Is the pumpkin still in one piece?
That one isn't, but there are other pumpkins and squashes in that field.
Too much work. Never mind.
I would like to take a pumpkin.
Hold on there, bucko.
Not a
Actually, is there a small pumpkin like
We're
a
not
really
out of
nice?
initiative yet.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Is
And
there
your
a
turn,
small,
Misty?
Please
is there
don't
a
hurt me,
small
DM.
pumpkin or squash like the size of a softball?
I'm sure you could find one, yeah.
Can I retrieve it, please?
Maybe on your next turn?
Maybe. Maybe. Then I shall wait.
Alright, Ezra, it is your turn.
Alright, so now that we've killed the visible goblins off, I'm assuming the reason more initiative is the one away from us.
Who knows? That's the weird psychology about initiative.
Yeah, we as players know we're still in danger, but our characters don't.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing.
I think Ezra, knowing the visible threats that have been eliminated, cautiously makes his way back towards the area where he knows the one goblin is.
Okay.
It's like in a video game where you think you've killed all the bad guys, but the fight music is still going.
I guess you dashed over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dash action, and I'm gonna just kind of dash over towards this wall.
Okay. How far did you just move?
That's a very good question. I can't.
Oh, that's 60.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Just as I planned.
Totally on purpose.
Sounding familiar. Alright, I'm gonna step around the corner. See the damage here. And I put away my gunblade then. I'm gonna jump over this fence.
Alright, you jump over into the pumpkin and squash patch. And kind of like squish one on your way down.
It just keeps going. Hmm. I'm gonna go just kind of get that. Is this like a building? Like, do I see inside it? Like a door or anything?
You don't really see like a door. There's probably like a window.
Can I peek through the window?
You look through it and the building itself is actually undamaged, but it looks like something's been through in that building and kind of moved stuff around. And searched through it.
Okay. I'm just gonna end my turn here then. I just take a dodge action just in case.
Alright. Leah, it is your turn.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see. Is the door to this house like right there?
Yes it is.
Alright, so let's...
That particular building, mounted above the building's entrance is a circular blue shield emblazoned with the stylized golden lion. You know this as the symbol of the lion shield coster.
Alright, Leah would like to open the door.
Alright.
Is there anything inside?
You peek in. You can actually hear some noises coming from within.
Alright.
Just take a closer look. You see a goblin rummaging through, well, I guess you can, just a bunch of stuff that is on the floor from being scattered off the shelves, and like, picking some up, looking at him like nah, and throwing it to the side, and then picking up another thing and and stuffing it into his satchel. At that point, he turns around like, "Huh?" and catches your eye.
She would like to, step through the door and say to the goblin in the most stern voice she can muster, "You shouldn't be here!"
What are you attempting to do with this? Just oh, you cast that. Okay. Alrighty.
She's also trying to intimidate the goblin.
Well, I rolled a natural 1. So
Takes 2 poison damage, and it moves 5 feet down.
you actually surprised it, and also scared the crap out of it.
Alrighty, that's the end of her turn.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right. This one is gonna shoot at Leon, and this one's gonna shoot at the demon.
Yay.
They both pull out short bows. They seem to have heard the ruckus in the field.
So dodging.
Oh, you dodged?
Yeah.
Right. That's an 11 to hit you, so that misses. It tries to hit you, but you just kind of pull up a pumpkin real quick, and it gets stuck on the pumpkin. And an 11 to hit Polchara.
That fails.
Both of which miss. He just kind of hits the wall that's right next to you.
Hmm.
And Leah, this one here sort of backs into the corner. All right, Reed, it is your turn.
Okay. Just to make sure, there's no windows or doors on this side, right?
No doors.
I was hoping you say no windows too. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. Half my movement. Move 15 feet this way. Oh, I could see that one. I'm gonna fire. How far is it? Oh, it's enough. Ray of Frost did it.
I'm just checking. Okay, roll to hit. It's half cover, but his shield is not on, so that does hit.
Okay.
All right.
And
And its speed is slowed by 10 feet.
yeah. You said there's probably a window over here, right?
On this particular building, there is not one back there, since that's sort of on a border with like a field, but there appears to be just like probably root vegetables.
Okay, just making sure because I'm gonna go prone again.
All right. Voluntarily drop prone.
Yep.
Alright, Volchara.
Alright then, I'm going to take a step forward, look at the goblin that shot an arrow at me, and I'm going to say to him, "Hey goblin, your mama's so fat when she fell over, I wasn't laughing, but the ground was cracking up."
Oh my god.
It's just
You
Yeah.
are quite witty, Gregory. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is out
Hey!
of game. You are quite.
Hey,
You are.
That's a 12.
Sorry.
He fails.
woo! 2
Inappropriately
psychic
so.
damage and disadvantage for his next attack. Yay!
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on them for that. Alright, does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Alright, Misty, it's your turn.
Alright, I take it I see those other goblins on the other side of that field.
Mm-hmm. You saw one of them take a shot at Polchara.
Not Jar Jar. How tall is that fence around the field?
It's not very tall, it's maybe like 3 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna run and jump over the fence and shoot the guy who's prone.
You mean the guy that Polchara just mocked?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
He is quite funny, though. I will say that he is quite funny. It's hard to stay focused.
Unfortunately, that in your excitement, you pull the bow and let go. You just shot a pumpkin right in front of you.
Misty will turn to face Char with like tears running out her eyes as she's still laughing at his joke. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. The ground was cracking up! And she's just gonna be laughing.
Alright.
Completely distracted.
Ezra.
So, would you say that I'm hearing all this stuff going on?
I
From
think you've
where I'm at.
noticed that there's still stuff going on.
In that case, I book back 30 feet.
Alright, if you attempted to shoot one of them with Eldritch Blast or something, they would have half cover because of that stone that's in the way. But you could do so if you wished.
I mean, I have to take a shot.
Alright, go for it. No, it just pew and hits the rock. Right there.
Shame.
Leon.
I have 2 questions. First question, is that rock destroyed or is it just there?
It's
Oh,
still
like a
there, it's
sizzle
just
Sizzle
got hit
mark.
with a little Eldritch energy.
Okay. Second question, would I need to make a acrobatics check if I want to like basically attack that goblin that's on the other side of the fence?
It's not hard to reach over a 3-foot tall fence.
Well,
Assuming that's something.
if I like jump over it basically.
It's only a 3-foot fence.
Okay. Because I had an idea then.
The only person who would have trouble getting over it is Leah.
Yeah, but
alright,
Leah could
so-
just like squeeze through the like slats. It's like one of those. I don't know the right word to it. It's like the ones that are just 2 slats. Pretty much.
So this is funny though. So Leon is going to charge, dash in, and then jump basically like on the fence to basically like flip over the goblin, and then come up behind it, and then just go ahead with a 2-handed swing on it on the
Okay.
left.
Using your charger.
Yeah. So do I
Alright.
need to. Would that require me to make acrobatics?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay. To ask anyway.
would have been more of an athletics than anything, but
Oh.
oh yeah, it's dead.
It's a 5. So 10 damage.
Dead.
I thought I'd still ask.
All right, Leah, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Leah would like to lay her, just kind of prop her staff up against the wall next to her. And then she's going to walk, like menacingly walk towards this goblin. And she will, let's see. She will kind of arch her fingers in a claw motion, and you can see that her nails kind of lengthen and sharpen into what look like wolf claws. And she will take a swipe.
Oh, interesting. Okay, what? Well, it definitely hits.
And that's acid damage.
What book is that? Is that in
I think it's Xanathar's.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that just kind of screams from this acid that's has been. Yeah, he is not in good shape.
Alrighty. And then, she will use her, let's see. That will be the end of her turn.
Alright, well, due to all the shit you have dealt with this thing, you shot bees at it, you just melted some of its skin off. He's thoroughly terrified, but he is desperate and going to attempt to hit you with disadvantage with the scimitar. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Alright. You nimbly duck out of the way. Yeah.
I just kind of smack him away with my shield.
Alright, Leon.
Mm-hmm.
This one here drops his bow and pulls out a scimitar and pulls out a shield. Is going to attempt to hit you with disadvantage because of his vicious mockery. That's another 14. I rolled the same thing twice.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Hello.
Actually, I had a 21 and a 14, and then a 21 and a 14 again, so.
I helped.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have been a hefty blow. Because he rolled max damage on that. If that would have hit.
Thank God I ain't corn this time.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, those spiders didn't like you.
Don't mind me.
Alright, Reed, it's your turn.
Okay. Could stand up. Does it take cost anything to cross this fence?
No.
Sure. Go behind this boulder. Gonna shoot firebolt at the dead goblin.
You can try.
Okay.
Does have a little bit of cover. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Dead goblin.
Dead goblin indeed.
You know what? I'm still going prone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Is it the 4th of July? Because we just had a barbecue.
Apparently.
Okay, did I see Leah go into this building? I've been right here and right here for this entire fight.
Yeah.
These two spots.
You probably would have noticed her saying something in a language you don't understand.
I suppose I'll go and help her then. 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm gonna move to more right there. Okay. And I'm going to just see the goblin. I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
All right.
Nope.
Yes, it's like the. It goes like between his legs. He just looks up at you like, no, not there.
Well, that's my turn.
Leah just kind of looks back at you like, okay.
I'm not good with knives.
All right, Misty, it is your turn.
Does Reed look injured to me?
Nope.
What about Leon? Does he look injured to me?
Leon's a bit far away from you.
Okay.
But you saw him
since-
heal himself earlier, and you did not see him take another hit.
So, in her point of view, there's no other danger around. She's probably gonna look for like a small, really small pumpkin, like the size of a softball in this.
All right, you take your turn to find a pumpkin about the size that you want. So you now have a pumpkin.
And she will just playfully toss in the air, just playing with the small pumpkin.
Okay. Ezra. You saw Polchar go into the building here.
I see that Leon and someone else from this distance is taking care of these goblins, so I go
Yep.
to investigate the building. Well, I'm about to do a dash action.
Welcome to the darkness.
Cause I have dark vision.
I meant more of our line of sight.
Yeah, we can only see inside the,
Oh,
And a little bit
jeez.
outside.
I didn't even see you four guys. How'd you guys get in there?
We can't see them.
She's probably
This is
watching the
so
stream.
weird.
It's
Ah.
because the stream
not
has
watching-
the view of everybody.
Yo, I'm
Fair
on the Roll20 app. Like all of a sudden, I can see them now. It's in the
Do you
That's
have? Can you see like someone else's?
Hang on, let's do a screenshot.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see them. I don't see them on your thing. Don't worry about it, though. All right, Leon.
All right. I don't think I can hear like anything else around me like going on. I think
Oh,
that's probably it.
No, you don't.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna look into the pumpkin patch and notice Misty just playing around. And like an adult, I just like stare at him like menacingly, like, is this really the time? Is that intimidation?
That's against another fellow person, so don't worry about it. I wouldn't do
Okay.
that.
In that case, then I'm just gonna go ahead and just go to the ladder.
All right, kind of like the other two, but there's no winches in this one. Just kind of goes up 20 feet and gets a look just that way. You can't really see it, but
Yeah.
you get the idea.
I don't see anything.
One second, my freaking doorbell just rang. I will be right back. I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay.
ding dong, bing bong.
5-minute breaks, everyone. Hi.
Hello there.
So we have a lot of people actually watching this right now. Like I've seen it go between 9 to 14. I think it even touched at 16. This is so bizarre compared to our first game.
I sent out some stuff as well, so put in various minute chats as I could.
Star.
Indeed. Well, it is the season 2 premiere.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had 4 viewers, but like I said, I actually did not have the damn thing set up. I didn't notice until like people just started leaving.
This is also the first time I've been viewing the stream.
So ignore the top one and the left one, but if you look at the right one, you can see I can see them even though I'm nowhere near them. And that's them itself, not the stream.
That's weird.
Do you have?
Also, the second we started talking about views, we dropped from 13 to 8.
You guys just realized you all heard me
Oh, well.
just stand up and leave the room
Oh, we
and stuff. I
noticed
forgot to turn
them.
my
They
mic
all
off.
ran away.
like-
I am so sorry.
They're aware. They're aware.
Weird. How do you?
All right,
Scatter.
sorry everyone. It was a fucking solicitor.
How do you have vision like that? That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not on the Twitch thing, but I see a random.
Like you can see in the building for some reason.
I know
Like-
why.
Why?
I am just
I
that
think we can
transcendent.
see everywhere we can see, all of us.
Aw, thanks, Kit Kats. I'm glad you guys Twitched
Yeah,
just
that's
for
weird.
us. Appreciate it.
Oh, what's going on, Reed? Do you think
Oh,
he's gonna-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
told the
that's
DM.
why. It's
'cause-
because she has access to Ezra's sheet.
That's what I thought. So, I thought that was the case.
Right. That's.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it was a solicitor. I really need a no soliciting sign.
No soliciting.
Anyway, let's get back to it, everyone.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so I was over here, and I basically was just getting a view of how the battlefield looks so far.
All right. I'll see anyone else coming.
All right. I just did my turn then.
Leah, it's your turn.
I will claw the Gerblin again. God damn it.
All right, your attempt to summon the
The claw.
claw
the
again,
beast
but
within.
you get distracted by the two behind you just suddenly talking. You're so focused that you didn't realize they were there, like, oh. And then you lose the spell.
And when that happens, I just look back and glare at them.
What?
Did you wish to do anything else?
Leah's just gonna sigh really heavily. And she would like to use her bonus action to disengage, and she's just gonna kind of shove past Polchara and Ezra, and then grab her staff and exit the building.
Okay. Using that's the goblin thing, right?
Yepperoonie.
All right.
It's the end of her turn.
I won't lie, you were probably better at taking hits than me.
Demon Man.
Okay, bring it on.
21 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You
Be
take
fair.
3 slashing damage.
Okay.
Minimum damage.
Okay, that's not so bad.
And, it's gonna disengage from you. Just run into the corner of the building. Reed, it's your turn.
Okay. Stand up. Run 15 feet. I don't see anything anymore, so I'm just gonna just use my action to dash over here.
All right. You can move 15 more.
Yeah, but I just wanted to be next to them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going in the building because I don't actually know what's going on.
Alrighty. Pochara.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna waltz on over. And I'm going to pull out my longsword, as I'm going to thrash him in the face with it, hopefully.
How do you want to do that? Are you proficient with longswords?
Yes I am. I am a bard.
Oh, right, they are proficient with longswords. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to reverse Excalibur it into his face. Just over him and just straight down through his head into his body.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, that's what you get.
Damn, man. You guys moved a lot. All right. Looking where you are in this building, that you have a decent time to take a look at it. This appears to be.
I like to take notes of where all the boulders are at.
All right, so you can note any of them that you can see, like actually see from up there, pretty much. There's some that are blocked from view. You can see most of them from up there. Quite a few of them. But the trading post is like a 20-foot by 10-foot. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It consists of a 20-foot square store and a 10-foot by 20-foot side room containing like storage shelves and a cot. Looking through the what the goblin has there, he actually doesn't have anything. But among like the shelves and everything, and on the floor, there's broken bottles, lamps, ink jars, spice jars, crockery, all strewn about. But there do appear to be like some regular adventuring supplies that are still good.
I'd like the spice jars, please.
Those have been pretty much smashed.
Oh. I guess there's nothing for me in here then.
Like, if there's any relatively low-cost adventuring stuff you guys might need, you could potentially find it in here.
No, I'm gonna... I have a lot of stuff, because I rolled so high for my starting gold. Any basic adventuring gear I doubt I'll need. Wait, is there a hand crossbow in here? Wait, probably.
That does not qualify. If it's 10 gold or less, you could potentially find some.
Ooh, is there a whetstone?
Yes, there are some whetstones.
Oh, I'd like to take one.
There's exactly one whetstone.
Well,
Is there anything on these goblins here besides the smashed pumpkins?
Let's see. For these gentlemen, if you can call them that.
I do.
No. They're not spear.
All right, one of them has a pouch that contains 4 copper pieces and 3 silver pieces. And looking around the thing here, the other one doesn't have anything on him, but you do find a small pouch that has a tinderbox, a smoking pipe, a stuffed teddy bear, and a boxed set of 3 dragon anti-cards, which are worth 1 gold.
Oh, I'll take the cards and the bear, but I won't touch the devil's stick. Dad will get very mad at me if I touch the devil's stick.
Well, that's offensive.
He says I'm not supposed to touch things like that. If you wanted Char Char, you can have it. I just want the bear and the cards. The cards are pretty.
I do not smoke, so you cannot call this a devil stick.
Wait, are you a devil?
Why, yes, my dear.
Oh, I thought devils were red. You're pretty.
Huh. Well, my name is Beautiful.
And on the
I thought it
other
was Char.
2,
Oh, that's infernal for beautiful, dear.
It's fitting.
if you check when you check the other 2, one of them has a sack with stolen utensils, which is like bent and everything is pretty worthless, and 3 vials of perfume, which are worth 5 gold each. And the other one carries a sack containing like a stuffed bloodhawk, like just a freaking animal. And it also has a battered copper flagon emblazoned with the grinning visage of a halfling.
Okay, I heard a stuffed bird, a flag.
He's
What was
typing
your-
it.
Oh, okay, that's it. I can't hear that fast.
Does anyone take offense to me wanting the stuffed bird?
Have at
Can
it.
can I have a feather?
Sure.
I
Take
don't
it.
understand the point of doing something like this to an animal.
It's cool looking.
But
I don't think you should kill it, though. If
I
just
think it's
because
already
cool
dead.
looking.
I believe that's all you find on these particular goblins.
Out of game, I apologize in advance. I'm assuming a flagon is kind of like an alcohol storage device.
It's a cup. It's a type of cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she probably take a cup then. And then the perfume, she probably would run over to Leah and offer.
I'd like to point out like that this is something wrong.
What's wrong?
Oh, look around. There are rocks, catapults, and goblins, plus 2 wargs. Someone's
There
pulling
are
some
no
strings.
catapults. There are just
Well,
big rocks.
well, I assume that there's they were shot in
Well-
by catapults.
And you notice in the
Yeah,
center
no.
of town here, like right there,
Yeah.
is a big hole. Like almost like something large used to be there.
Is the bell still ringing?
Yes, it is.
Probably is being turned off.
It is
Well-
indeed.
Well,
Leah would actually like to go into the store and kind of root around for some books.
there's still goblins though.
I'm thinking,
For
I'm
some
understanding
books.
a couple of things that happen here.
well,
Leah's,
well,
Leah sighs when Reed says
like to-
that and says, there's always goblins.
I'd like to take an educated guess at this. Well,
There are no
guessing from the
books in
size
there.
of
Sorry.
Okay.
Guessing from the size of these rocks, and we knew that giants were attacking this place. Giants were most likely shock-putting rocks into this place, and after they killed everyone, goblins came in to raid what was left and just loot everything.
But we
I'll
haven't
add to
seen
that.
any
I think we
bodies.
could be working together.
Goblins and giants, I doubt it.
Well, goblins tend to just follow someone who's stronger. So a giant telling them to do something, they'd probably do it.
Well, thing is, I think it's much more likely that the goblins were just looting after a war.
I don't think it takes much of a rocket scientist to figure this part out, though. But I'm guessing that there was a statue in the center of town. Probably shiny. The giant probably just took it.
Shiny?
No
This is
It
shiny.
wasn't really a statue, it was just a big rock.
We could check them there. After we deal with the goblins.
It's in the center of town.
Misty
Yes.
will tug on Char's sleeve, holding her hand out, wanting one of those.
Okay. Wait, what is it she's asking?
I wanted a long feather from that dead bird you.
Oh, here, have a long feather.
She wants a bloodhawk feather.
I look at it and then I hand it back to Char. Can you put it in my, please? I want to look pretty too, like you.
Oh, of course. There you go.
I'm assuming that we know there's one more goblin, right?
Yeah, he's in that place.
You'd also seen a couple up here.
Let's go take care of business.
Leah would
Indeed.
actually like to kind of look in this house that's been smashed.
Hey, Leon.
You look through it and it's been ransacked. A quick glance there doesn't really seem to be anything of value left in there. And part of the house has been crushed by one of the giant boulders.
Alrighty.
Did anyone check the wargs to see if they had anything that might be interesting?
Did they have saddlebags?
That's what I was thinking.
If they have saddlebags, I like the saddlebags for my mules.
You look for saddlebags; they don't have any. But in the center of town, there is a 5-foot deep hole.
A hole?
Can I
5
look
feet
down it?
deep.
It's just like a hole, just 5 feet. It's not a tunnel.
No, it's not a tunnel. It's just a big hole.
Okay.
Something must have been here. I did.
Leon just looks up at Sharp and thinks that.
And you can see this building here has a sign on top of it that identifies it as Nightstone Inn.
I'm gonna. Hey, Leon. I know there's a hole on the side of the wall right there. If you guys want to attack from the front, I can sneak in through the hole and get him from the side.
There's still 2 more on the right.
Yes.
Okay, those 2.
Let's just take those 2, then you get the one inside.
Okay.
Alright. I think we need to wait though for a second because Leah's not here yet.
Agora! Sneak, sneak.
Hang on. Leah's not back.
I hate chainmail!
Next thing you know,
Roll
she just,
initiative.
I can wear a chainmail. I'll trade you my leather armor for it.
Sneaky, stealthy,
it
sneaky,
drops her
stealthy.
AC.
You just saying that
All
over.
right. Leah, are you here?
No, she said she'd be right back. That's why I was
Okay.
saying like we should wait a second.
I now feel Skylar's pain from the last campaign. I don't like it.
Yeah.
going
Well, gotta roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna move Leah a little closer.
so-
I'm way too close to the building. I don't want to.
My
Don't worry
first
about
not great initiative roll.
damn. You'll probably be fine.
Probably. You
Watch.
said that I'll probably end up being. Oh wait, no.
No, I go
Probably.
before you.
I'm probably last in the initiative then.
Looks that way, yes.
Yep, probably be fine.
Yeah, there's a 9.
I blame Char for this.
What?
I'm trying to
Well-
be sneaky, and halfway around the building, I remember that joke again, and I start laughing again. It's all your
Okay.
fault.
Well, don't listen to my next one.
These two were originally chasing chickens around, but nothing seems to have gotten their attention.
A random burst of laughter from a stupid kid.
Yep, someone's gonna be dead next turn.
I
Yeah,
have
we'll see.
9 lives. I should be okay.
How many of them have you lost already?
8.
Dang.
One falling flat on my face. I'm supposed to land on my feet, damn it! I'm a cat! I mean, I'm not a cat, I'm a...
Might be thinking of something else.
Hmm?
I might be thinking of something else. No, I. Nope.
Nay.
Yep, thinking of something else.
All right, Lee, go ahead and roll initiative for us.
Swoosh.
All right, you're first up to act after sudden burst of laughter from the kitty. Got these two to stop chasing chickens.
As far as we don't have funny chicken noises.
Ooh, those chickens.
Alrighty then. Let's see. I will move up next to Ezra. Bees!
Bees! All right, which one? Closest?
Yeah, that one.
Okie dokie.
Man, that attack sure is the bee's knees.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and he moves
He goes up 1.
up one.
Bees leave those
And
chickens
starts
alone.
swatting at bees. Bees!
Bees! And that'll be the end of her turn.
All right, Reed, it is your turn.
Okay. Gonna move. Gonna. I guess I'll. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it. And I will hold the spell.
All right, what are you holding?
I'm gonna hold Ray of Frost.
Okay.
To the first enemy I see, I'm just gonna shoot him.
All right, Misty, it is your turn.
Okay. Trying to wipe the tears of laughter from my eyes, I will go ahead and run with my feline agility all the way up to the back. And I guess he's not. Well, I can't do sneak attack anyways. I'm not a rogue anymore.
No,
And
but
I'll
they
just rape
thoroughly
you.
know you're here.
Yeah, kind of figured. Can I rape you, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. You may try. Unfortunately, you're still laughing, so you just fall short.
And then I think it's like 10 feet of movement, but I can't disengage. So I'm just. I'm 13 years old, Pango. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
He's a bit of a weirdo. I guess at the end your turn.
Yeah.
Ezra, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move 20 feet. And I guess I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast, because that's all I can do.
If you move 20, you could theoretically get up to him if you wanted to.
That's
Yeah,
it,
you know,
13.
you're right. I miscounted.
Yeah, there is a ruler thing that you can use.
Okay, so I pull out my rapier and I take a shot.
Go for it.
Let's see. Now the Is my rapier set up automatically as my hex weapon? So when I roll it, it's gonna roll with my bonuses.
Yes. It should roll with your charisma. Yes. It hits.
10 damage.
That's a dead gobbo.
I run my blade straight through the goblin's stomach, and it barely pokes the other one, but not damaging it.
All right. Leon, it's your turn.
Leon, I'm going to dash in. And just non-lethally just knock him out. My two-handed weapon.
Okay. Going for non-lethal. Go ahead and roll to hit. Just go and just, like, take the butt of your longsword and just crack it on the head of this thing. He just goes. His eyes roll back, and he falls backwards.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, nice.
Misty will get starry-eyed looking at Leon and just admiration go.
Not even a challenge. I don't know what the damage was anyway. Oh god.
I'm going to hand to Leon one of my burlap sacks. Here, you can put
Leah
this in
actually is gonna primal savagery the unconscious goblin.
He's dead.
Oh.
Does anyone attempt to stop her?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, roll another d10.
Who?
I guess it's at your mercy, so yeah. Yeah. All right.
Is that burlap sack still visible, and is it?
Yes.
One of them is carrying a burlap sack that is actually moving.
Oh, they got a chicken.
Oh, that's excellent. I was going to take one of these with us.
Misty's just gonna chase a chicken around. She's gonna think about jumping in the sack for a second, but then the clucking of the chicken's gonna distract her. She's gonna chase them.
The way you said that was so funny.
Hmm?
She's gonna think about jumping in the sack.
I'm 13! Ah!
Yeah, I'd like to look in the sack just to be sure.
One live chicken.
I knew it.
God.
Yeah, that's what you guys find.
Weird.
I want to look at the corpses of the goblins.
What are you trying to...
Just anything that's on their person.
That's pretty much what I listed there is what you found. You found a golden ring in one of them. And the other one you found 5 copper pieces and a live chicken.
Well, I'll take the chicken.
I'm gonna go finish off the other one.
No, they were both already dead.
The one inside, I thought.
Oh. Is that your cat or your owl?
Yes, I'm gonna summon him. I was about to tell you that. I just wanted everyone to finish. I'm gonna make him fly up and just scout out, just make sure there's no one else around.
Alright, roll perception.
Okay.
No, I'm not aware there's a hole on the side of this building.
Well,
You don't... Oh, with your owl. Okay.
yeah, my owl.
Okay.
He has keen hearing and sight, so he has advantage on perception.
Check something.
Trying to catch a chicken, would that be athletics or animal handling?
I would say animal handling.
I can't feel that too.
I think animal handling would be more if you were trying to coax the chicken to come towards you.
You
Good.
could also
No.
try acrobatics, I guess.
I feel like athletics then, though. With acrobatics at the same time.
You don't really see any other goblins, but you do notice there's a hole in this building right there. There's a hole in this building right there. Actually,
See any pings?
yeah, oh, you can't see the pings?
I didn't see anything. Did you guys?
Oh,
This-
damn it. Okay, how about this? Because I'm on the wrong layer.
Ah,
Layers.
Right there,
okay. I saw that one.
and right there, there are
Okay.
holes where stones have been shoved through. Or I dropped through, rather. You know, on this side, there was also one that crushed a corner of the inn.
Hmm.
Nah, it doesn't see any sign of villagers.
No.
Okay.
I was mentioning that earlier. I'm gonna pull out my gunblade and I'm gonna dash inside.
Alright, you go through the front door?
I was trying to go through like one of the broken ways in.
There's, no, that right there, there's just one through the ceiling, through the roof, not, through the wall.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna go through
Like,
my
up
door
here, there's a hole in the wall, or a hole in the wall.
then. Down the
Leia
ceiling?
is flanking the building while Leon goes in the front.
Okay. Alright, do I kick this? I'm assuming the door is closed then.
Yeah, the door is closed.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and just kick it open and dash in for an
Alright.
attack.
You kick the door open, and let me move you.
Okay.
This map is weird.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know you know.
Holy shit.
I don't know why they decided to do it the way
Leon,
they did.
you're over there.
Okay, I see.
Now, in this, a giant, a rock had punched through the roof here, and you can tell. It destroyed like a dining table and a pair of long benches. The remains of a bed and a wardrobe are that may have fallen from the top or scattered among the furnishings. And two small round tables and several chairs seem to remain intact. And resting atop each is an unlit oil lamp.
Alright, I take note of the oil lamp and find nothing inside.
Hold on, I'm not done. And
Oh,
laying on the
sorry.
floor in the middle of the room is a dead goblin with a crossbow bolt sticking out of its chest.
Usual. I'm kind of wondering if that was like by just a misfire or maybe some adventurer got it.
Who knows?
No one knows.
Why the hell is Ezra
Alright.
over there?
I don't know.
Don't ask me. I was just moving my character a little bit out of the coop, and next thing you know, boof.
Okay,
Well, you move.
I'll be
Teleported.
back. There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna kick this door open now. Or to charge in.
Alright, roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Are you able to see the door? I need to change to something.
Uh,
Dynamic lighting.
Do all of us roll initiative, or does Char and I have no idea what?
I got a natural 20.
Leah can.
She goes before me.
As you see a goblin, the same goblin that Polchara had seen, kind of just moving through, sifting through stuff in the kitchen. It has a comically huge sack full of stuff with her.
Do I actually question? Do I get? That's how I was trying. My idea was to kick the door open and just attack the first thing I find. Do I get an attack in or no?
Did you keep the door open? No.
I didn't think so. I kicked it open.
Yeah, it's kind of
Mid area here.
Were you trying to do like a SWAT thing?
Yeah.
Leah, I'm gonna move you to that part of the map.
Alrighty.
That's not the cart.
Flash, man.
Right there.
That's fine.
Alright, and
Where's that goblin?
I just need that goblin.
I really hope it survives.
Not likely.
I want it to. I really do.
Leah has no mercy.
I know.
Probably a stupid question. I thought I knew where they were, and now I do not.
I was moving a goblin to the room to
Yeah.
see the dead
Missed
one.
it.
Huh. Well, we do need a new spear.
Where did they go?
Relax.
All right,
I'll
what does
just hold
Leah
on to
do?
the chick.
Where's the goblin?
Uh,
Oh, there he is.
yeah.
She will casually set her staff against the wall like she did before, and waltz up to the goblin, and then... Pacha!
And misses.
Oh my god.
She sees you and quickly ducks behind her obscenely large sack of stuff.
Leah will say to her in Goblin, "Why the fuck are you here?" And then that will be the end of her turn.
All right. Leon, it's your turn.
Leon dashes in and two-handed.
All right.
13.
You miss? You miss?
Oh no!
You think it's gonna hit her, but she quickly pulls up her shield and deflects the blow.
He
Damn
just
this
grins
goblin.
at it and it's just like, ah.
Just be like, I see how it is.
I'm just, and I can't do anything else, so.
All right. Noticing you two attempt to hit her, she's going to grab the sack and drag it along with her, disengaging. And she's going to move out the door, moving at
Is
I
that
have speed, I guess?
is that a
Pretty
door
much.
or a window?
there
That's
is there
a
is a door
door.
there.
Oh, I see.
So for everyone else, actually she bumps into Ezra. So Ezra, roll initiative.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
There's currently
shit, I
a
could've-
goblin right next
Will I
to
be-
you.
Will I be able to see anything? Because I don't see anything.
It'll be theater of the mind for you. But there's a small goblin carrying a sack of stuff that's just larger than her, and obviously much heavier. He looks terrified. Aaliyah, it's your turn.
She will. Did she leave the door open or?
I
Yes.
imagine the door is wide open.
Okay. She's just kind of stalk after the goblin. And, just... Ha!
Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah. How does Leah want to do this?
As the, goblin is trying to drag the, the sack away and, is looking up at Ezra after she had just bumped into him, Leah will come up to the goblin and just rake her wolf claws across the entirety of the goblin's back, and it just sort of seeps in with the acid. And as the acid kind of seeps in, the goblin just goes, "Argh!" and then falls to the ground.
Yeah, alright.
And then when the wolf claws go away, she just kind of wipes her hand on her hides, like it wasn't really a big deal.
And let's go ahead and do the loot. This will be interesting.
Alright.
So let's get to the loot. Several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cook's utensils, a jar of clothes worth 1 silver piece, a jar of saffron worth 1 gold piece, a dented silver jug worth 20 gold pieces, and a cracked hourglass, which could be worth something if it's repaired.
Can I have this silver jug
Leah would like the muffins.
and the wedge of cheese, please?
Chicken.
Is that a cracked hourglass?
Yes.
I'll take the cracked hourglass.
How many muffins are there, and how many rations does it count as?
None, they're muffins.
Ah. Leah happily munches the muffins.
Misty's gonna put down the chicken that's been struggling in her hand.
I've listened out to see if there's anyone like on the 2nd floor.
Alright, just give me a sec, let me finish this. Does anyone else enter the building?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Leah would go back inside.
Yeah, at this point, I
Probably
think
safer in there than outside.
is probably going in there after seeing that one goblin.
Real quick, I'm gonna make my own go to this place. I wanna know what's there.
I'm pretty sure you can only control it for 100 feet, right?
I can't control it for an infinite amount. I think I just can't command it.
You lose all psychic connections
Yeah.
to.
So it'll do what I said, but it won't follow my commands.
Jeez.
But I can still
Like-
see through its eyes.
Like, if you want to have it scout, what would happen is it would go further than 100 feet, and then once it comes back within that range, then you would be able to be like, oh, okay, that's what they saw.
Okay. If you're all going to the building, I'm going to move you real quick.
Can Misty have the cooked chicken because she only eats meat?
Sure.
Sweet.
I got the 2 things I wanted out of that.
I got the cracked hourglass.
I have a silver jug and a wedge of cheese.
I guess Ezra will
But-
take the jar of saffron, because why not?
And you guys do have a party loot thing that you can just put stuff in.
But Ben's not here for the cheese.
Ben's gone.
Alrighty. Doing the rounds. In the thing there you can see. Let's see. Did you set up stuff for your owl?
Yep.
Okay. There. You're free to do whatever look around there.
Okay,
You
but I don't
see-
see anyone living here, right? Like at the outside, just outside. I'm not gonna make it go inside.
Outside, no, you do not.
Because the command I would have given it, to be specific, I would have just told them to scout out, like the area, and then come back. Okay. Then if there's no one there, I'm just gonna make
Roll
it
a
go
perception check for the owl.
back. Alright.
Missy's just gonna explore this entire room, curious of everything.
Oh God.
All right. First, one thing. When you go looking around, when you get to here, you see a handful of people inside the keep that appear to be sitting at a table. Well,
Okay.
what might have been. And also, on top of this table, you see what appears to be a corpse.
Okay.
These people aren't really doing anything with the corpse. They're just kind of more mourning it than anything.
Yeah, kind of like in a funeral where they put it in the center.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it would just return then.
All right, and returns it to you. Zoop.
So is there anything on the second floor? Do we hear anything? Guess we just
All right, so
searched
in this room here, in the room you were in, it's obviously a kitchen area of some sort. In the other room that you guys didn't see before, there is a dead goblin with a crossbow bolt stuck in it. And going upstairs... Who is going upstairs?
Leon will.
I am.
Okay.
Leo will as well.
Sure, why not?
Ochara too.
All right, the whole party's going. That's fine. Just move, y'all. Is Reed staying downstairs?
Leo will look in this door that's right above her.
Okay.
I'll take the top right.
I see nothing.
Hmm.
All I see is literally a 2x6 rectangle. That's it.
You see the others?
You're in a hallway.
I see Char and
Okay, let me-
Ezra.
let me- Okay. One at a time, guys, please.
Sorry.
Okay. Leah. In the room that you went into, most of the furnishings in here have been destroyed because of the giant hole where something had gone through. On the east wall is a tapestry depicting a mountain landscape, and tucked into the window in the southeast corner is a wooden chest. The floor does appear to be safe to walk on.
Alright. She will go back into the hallway.
Okay. And in Leon's area, the room appears to be vacant. It has 2 beds and a wardrobe that, a desk with a chair and an oil lamp that's unlit.
Okay. Well, come back
And there's
in the
another one
hallway.
on that's like a bearskin rug and stuff.
Gonna come back in the hallway. Nothing there.
Yeah, I'd like to look in this room.
All right.
I'll peek my head in with Char.
You reading this?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just gonna stay down here because I'm just gonna assume during the time that I was scouting with the owl, they were moving all this because I go blind when I do that in
Okay.
death.
We left a blind wizard all by himself.
He'll be fine.
Probably.
All right. How much is that going to delete? There we go.
Is he a wizard or a warlock?
He's got a familiar.
Yeah, so he must be.
You can tell that a rock had punched through the ceiling of this this room, and it went into. You saw that the rock in the first floor level. There's two beds and a parts of two beds and a wardrobe. That part of them was also sitting down in the other level, the first level. But everybody except for Pochara sees a little bit of movement in this room. Like, not a goblin. They appear to be a humanoid, a larger humanoid. Actually, like almost human-like in size.
Room seems all clear, you guys.
Do I tell him what I see since my head was poking in with his? Or... Yes, no.
Do you want to?
Tell you that there's danger coming?
You
Probably.
You very well can.
Hey, Jar Jar! In that
Oh.
you see that thing over there? And she's gonna kind of try to point as discreetly as she can, terrified she's not gonna be stealthy once.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I see him now?
Give me a second. See a woman. See, there's a handout for this. So much shit. So much stuff.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for the feather, by the way, Char Char. I really like it.
Oh, no problem. I wasn't using it.
Charmander! Char!
Oh, God.
Chop!
God.
There's no actual handout for this, but you see a Kondathan woman. It's kind of like pale skin, kind of light blonde hair, kind of huddled in a corner, and kind of notices that you see her as they. Are they gone?
Goblins?
Yeah. Did you take care of them?
We took care of a bunch. I'm not sure of all of them, but a lot.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. Kind of walks a little closer to you guys.
Misty's gonna get on all fours and just kind of stare at the woman, apprehensive. With the big blue slit eyes just staring at this woman.
Oh, well. A fascinating one, aren't you?
Here's
Dexter tries to
which.
reach out to pet you.
Okay, I was about to ask, which one are you talking to? The cat person or the big blue devil man?
You're purple.
I thought he was
Big
purple.
devil man. Yeah, purple devil man. Sorry. I was looking at my
Mila's going to recoil
You
a
said
little
blue
bit,
man.
but... Misty! Misty, because Mila is somewhere far beyond this realm, is going to recoil a little bit, getting closer to Char. Not sure, but the so she does not let the woman touch her. She's still just eyeing her curiously.
I'm sorry. You do notice that she had coiled around her left arm is a what appears to be like a snake.
Is it shiny?
No. It's a green snake that has like little wings.
Ah.
Would I recognize that symbol from my travel?
It's not a symbol, it's an actual snake.
It's a living snake.
Oh, yeah. Misty would not be anywhere near that hand right.
She had reached out her right hand.
It means you're good.
Is that real or is that a familiar?
Oh, this. Oh, he's real.
Ah, okay. Excellent. So what exactly is going on in this town? We heard the distress bell, came here hearing about some giant.
Yes, unfortunately, I wasn't able to escape in time. I was knocked unconscious by some of the debris back here, and she points to some of the issues that are in her room. And, yeah, these castles that seem to be floating in the sky, and suddenly just started raining down these large boulders. People panicked, and some left.
Flying castles.
Which
Can I do an insight check to see if I think
Yeah,
this
I
is
also want to do an
crazy?
insight check, like she lost her mind.
just
Is
so you
anybody
know,
trained in insight?
I am.
Leah did say that there was a flying castle. So
Okay, Leon, roll an insight check. And Pochara, since you did exclaim it, go ahead and roll as well.
Misty's just gonna sniff at the snake unless they're talking.
Ready?
Basically, I'm trying to gauge, is the snake more agitated and angry, or is he more kind of calm and relaxed?
It's kind of calm and relaxed. Both of you... Something definitely seems off about this person. You can't quite put your finger on it, but... I feel like something that she says may not necessarily be the truth. Kind of stammers on her words a little bit of sweat above the brow. Eyes a little shifty.
Leah will kind of step forward and be like, "What are you doing here in Nightstone?"
Oh, I'm just a traveling monk. I was staying here.
Leah just
Traveling.
kind of sighs.
So, how exactly is it that a monk couldn't escape from all this when a bunch of random civilians could?
Well, I mean, I was knocked out when the boulder came through the roof, and a piece of wood hit me in the head.
An interesting statement.
Can Leah kind of look her over to see if she has any wounds?
Sure, roll a medicine check.
I have to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You wouldn't happen to have a crossbow, would you?
Oh, yeah, I mean... Everyone has something to defend themselves, right?
Let's see.
You do see a couple, like, bruises and stuff on her.
right.
Would Leah say if she saw any wounds on this girl out loud?
No.
Because there's no way to prove any of that anyway. What the?
What?
I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go about this. Whatever's good enough.
Leah
So-
just
Oh, go ahead.
Leah just kind of goes, all right, I don't think we should just kind of stand here and muck around. There's more goblins that we need to take care of. And then she will exit the room.
There are. Do you mind if I stay up here then?
Misty would probably sniff the stranger's hand, and did we ever get her name yet, or did I just kind of...
You have not asked.
Misty will ask her name after smelling her hand, seeing if she smells any
Smells any what?
blood. Like fresh blood.
There isn't.
Okay, Oh, my name is Kella Darkhope.
Kalawada?
Killa. Darkhold. Oh,
Can I call you
Darkhold.
Kel?
Of course, dear.
I'm not a deer, though. And Misty will stand back up now, kind of regaining her,
I have to whisper into Misty's ear. Go check the body downstairs.
Make a stealth check.
Is that stealth? Okay.
Yeah, for whispering. It's a straight roll. It's not like movement stealth.
That's a 5, so she
Okay.
heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go check the body. And she'll run downstairs to check the body.
Alright, make a medicine check. That body's fresh.
But I didn't smell any fresh blood on her?
It has a crossbow bolt in it.
Exactly.
Oh, Leah just went nuts.
Leah has gone outside and is waiting by the door.
So, Miss, have you left this room before? Have you left this room before we came up here? Because your behavior is interesting.
Of course, I was renting this room. What do you mean by
And
interesting?
how long have you been here?
Oh, jeez, it's been a few days, at least. I had to try to sneak past the goblins or go downstairs to get something to eat when they weren't here.
When was the attack again, supposedly?
Like a week ago.
Yeah, she still has to sneak around? Why wouldn't she just leave?
Because there's goblins.
These are all questions I asked out loud.
And she just explained it's because of the goblins.
But you're armed, and you have a snake.
And you're a monk.
And you're a monkey. Wait, why is she a monkey?
She's a monk.
Not all monks are combatants, dear. And she also explained, like, sometimes it becomes necessary to defend yourself.
Yes, but typically ones that know how to use crossbows are combatants.
I think
Do I-
the better question is, why don't you want to talk about what's going on downstairs?
Can I see how many arrows she has left in her quiver?
She doesn't actually have, like... It's kind of hard to tell if she has a whole... how many she has. I mean, it's... Some people might carry 5, some might carry 10. And a weird number like 17. You never know.
And
I was-
is the crossbow anywhere near her right now?
You don't see one on her.
Do I see it in the room?
Make a perception check. You do not.
The first character to die in this campaign will be me. But okay.
I was about to
Most
say.
likely.
I was about to say, technically, she doesn't have any arrows because crossbows use bolts.
Yeah, but I knew what she meant.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably help her get out of town.
Yes, well, Leah does have a point. We can't be diddle-daddling all day in this inn. And you, miss, we've just met you, and, nothing in the assaulting manner, but you can't be up here by yourself while we're out there.
Okay. I'm gonna say as I was saying really fast. Dilly dally?
Speaking of diddly daddling, I'd like to check this room over here right quick.
Alright, you open the door. It's kind of similar to the other room, the room that Leon had done. It's empty, has a couple of unlit oil lamps.
I keep finding lamps. They're useless to me.
Grease!
The guy with dark vision keeps finding them.
I mean, it is an inn, so it would make sense that there's like little lamps inside the rooms.
I know. Okay,
Ezra kind of coughs, kind of drawing attention before he starts speaking again. Miss Darkhope, I believe you said?
Yes.
I would highly recommend you come with us, because the more people in a party at the moment, the better, considering Lord knows how many goblins are left. It seems a lot safer than staying in this inn when you walk away from the building, goblins can simply come back in the inn.
Make a persuasion check. Oh yes, strength in greater numbers. Yes, that is an excellent idea.
Ezra kind of smiles and nods, and kind of stands out of the way of the door frame, kind of guides his hand out, and says, "After you."
Oh, thank you very much. Reed, at about this time, you're kind of coming out of your trance there.
Okay, and they're not here. Where the heck are they?
They start going down the steps.
Okay. Guessing it's through here. Then we'll just tell them. Oh, did you guys find anything?
The first person you see is this humanoid, or this human.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and just you know what? Just because I'm being cautious, I will have a spark of magic in my hand, like for a spell.
Oh, no need to be hostile, dear.
Who are
She
you?
does have that snake coiled around her arm. The others are right behind her.
Okay. The snake doesn't help.
Do I? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna
Reed,
ask
make a
who's
history
this?
check.
Okay. 13.
All right. Come into private with me, please.
Okay.
You see this lady and this snake coiled around her arm. Being a harper, you recognize this. The winged snake. the symbol of the winged snake eating the moon or the sun or whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
You know right away, this person is most likely a member of the Zentarum.
Okay.
So I'll let you work with that. Go back to General.
Okay, I'm not removing my spell. I'm still having it charged to shooter.
Oh, and for all those who are joining us for the first time, if you've never seen one of our Twitch campaigns, we are on every Wednesday at 6 o'clock EST. So hopefully you'll join.
And you know what? This little standoff here, I believe that is a good time to end the session for tonight.
Oh man!
Damn.
What?
Here.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
People get
Counter
through this
off.
first part in a day, my ass.
Counter offer, DM. We just make this an intermission and continue.
Well, I can do that since I'm working weird shit this week. Not everyone might be able to do that.
I only have 20 minutes left.
I can think of 2 of us that can't do that right now.
Yeah, so... Well, again, I did there. That's an interesting place to stop, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Guessing we didn't get a lot of XP.
We are a milestone.
I knew we were not gonna finish the whole first part.
People say that they get rid of this in one session. Bullshit. I knew with you guys it was going to be much different since you guys do a lot of role-playing stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
not only that, but it doesn't
Yeah.
help that a lot of us are overly cautious as fuck.
Yeah.
Or murder hobos.
I'd like to mention I am not a murder hobo yet.
I don't know, I feel like
Yeah.
5 people already.
I mean, I killed goblins. I killed a goblin. It just... Killing a goblin isn't murder.
I caught a chicken.
So did I. I have one in this, in this burlap sack.
Yay! Chicken buddies.
Okay, for the end of this session, I think I'll probably try to give out like a DM inspiration at the end of every session, if not more. But Misty gets an inspiration token.
The token.
So they're the DM inspiration thing, so
Ah,
you know what I mean.
okay.
Which gives a reroll, correct?
Yes.
And Lord knows I need it with stealth.
Love your character, your new character, by the way. It's great.
Yeah, now you know how Sahar felt in her chainmail.
No, you can ask everyone on this chat. You can ask anyone who's listening. I said the exact same thing when you were off. I'm like, now I know how Sahar felt. I felt so bad. I was like, I want to get naked, but I can't.
I told you, when we get to
Yeah.
level 2, like, I will happily trade my leather armor for your chainmail if you want.
Please.
I was considering going leather from the beginning, but I was like, I'm gonna get that date.
What's your Dex mod, Missy? Is it +2?
Dex mod is +1.
Okay, so your AC would drop down from 16 to 12.
Yeah.
Ugh. And I'm already squishy.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a +3 in charisma. Everyone loves a pretty kitty.
You
Or
could
not.
also hope to get mithril armor.
I actually think I have that on my wish list. I think could be is either mithril or something else.
You had adamantine on your wish list, which negates crits, but mithril armor, if you get something made of mithril, then you don't get the disadvantage on sneak.
I also take it back, I can't wear chain armor. Or
It's heavy.
chainmail.
No,
Yep.
you can wear a chain shirt, or
Yeah,
eventually
that's
get...
what-
Wait, do
that's
you
what I'm
get
thinking.
medium armor?
Yes, I will get medium armor next level.
Do you gain that proficiency? Is that part of the multi-class?
It's part of the Hex Blade, yeah.
I could also cast Mage Armor on you if you don't want to wear armor.
But
would raise
real
that
quick, before I actually get some food here, are we planning on going again next Wednesday at 6 o'clock?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
All right. So for all the new followers, I've seen a lot of taps on here and a lot of people talking back and forth, and seeing some of our past viewers also watching us again. Thank you so much for coming back. And for the people who are new, thank you guys so much for listening. And I hope you guys enjoyed enough to see us again next Wednesday, same time, same channel. And unless there's anything else, this kitty's gotta get some chicken because she is hungry.
All right, yeah, have a good one. And let me go ahead and... Shit, where the fuck is this? Recent events, let's see. Because I don't have stuff on, let's see. Kit Kat Perrin, Knox 1982, John C07, and Virulon. Thank you all so much for the follows. I greatly appreciate that.
Nice.
And I just want to thank everyone here for making my first time back in D&D a pleasurable experience.
Hooray.
Yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Oh, and real quick, DM. I know our campaign 1 is on YouTube. Will campaign 2 also be on YouTube? Because I know some people
Yes.
are asking. They missed the intro and they want to know the characters.
Yes, it'll also be available on Twitch for however long it's up there.
Okay, and your YouTube channel is the same channel as your Twitch account.
Same
Yes.
name.
All right, there you go, guys.
I also have a link to it, I think, in my channel description. Let me double check. Yes, if you click the little YouTube thing, it'll take you to my channel.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see if, again, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Hi.
Good night.
If I can find someone to send you to.
Mm.
I'm surprised I came out of the session with one spell slot still intact.
I'm surprised I came out of this session without dying.
Me
I didn't die after falling on my face because I am just that graceful.
Let's see,
Let's send you to a random person that's doing WWE 2K19 stuff. Character
Oh,
creation.
what?
Oh yeah, I healed Leon. Sorry, what?
No, I swear.
Again, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Good night.
I think I'm the squishiest out of all of you.